Hey, welcome back. Last time we spent our time in Ghidra going through and doing more with the class struct, and looking at the Minecraft server class, we found that there are hundreds of functions and data members on the class, and while we could go through and do the same thing with those that we did with the classes, there's so many, it would take so long, it would be effectively unusable, and also error prone because people make mistakes, especially the 258th time they do something. So we looked and saw that yes, it appears that there is some support for scripting in Ghidra. So we're going to do an initial experiment, an initial run through on scripting. So I have not had time to look over this since the last time, so we'll see how this goes. I am interested in learning to do this because this really is something that's important if you're going to do any reasonable size reverse engineering project. And the Minecraft server is far from a large project. So Ghidra Scripting Manager allows for rapid development of extended Ghidra functionality. Like a conventional Ghidra plugin, which require full IDE for development, Ghidra scripts can be developed right inside of Ghidra while it is running. You can interactively change your script and immediately rerun it. See Ghidra script development for details on how to write a script. Okay, so that's just down here. Okay. Fun, Java. Okay. So, a script manager. Let's see if we can find that. Tools. Tracking. Version tracking might be useful. I know they're going to be coming out with 1.14.1 soon-ish, and that'll be useful to see how that feature works. Edit, tool options. Let's try this one. Let's see if it's in here. Okay, file, tool options, analysis, navigation, search, instructions, select, let's see, tools, window, script manager. Hey, lots of scripts. That's a lot of scripts. Analysis. Wow. Okay, that is a lot of scripts. Let's see if we've got anything for Java. Languages. Iteration. Okay. There are clearly a ton of scripts. Come on, how do we... Whoa, what just happened? That didn't like that. Error running script. I didn't want to run it. Simple hard-coded block of instructions. Okay, there are lots of these and they don't necessarily make sense to me. So we're gonna have to figure some of this out. Okay. So we've managed to find this. This is, oh, at least there's something basic. Hello world script. That's pretty basic. Okay. So script category tree, that's got to be over here. The script category tree will organize scripts by category. If you click on a node of the tree, it will only display scripts in the table. If they're in the category or any subcategories, each script defines its own category, which is arbitrary and optional. Scripts without explicitly defined categories will appear in the root scripts category. Makes sense? Script table. Is that this? Script table displays information about the scripts. The first column indicates that an action should be created for the script. No, that's got to be here. So that's the script table. If a script has a menu path or default key binding, then selecting this column will cause an action to be created with that menu. Selecting this column for a script that has no menu item will have no effect until the script is modified to have a menu path or key binding. You select remove any key bindings. Second column indicates the status of the script. A blank field is a happy field. The column contains a red exclamation mark, and there's an error. File the file name column indicates the file name of the script. The description column indicates the description as defined in the metadata comment of the script. Description. Key binding indicates the key bindings associated with that script. If the field is blank, key binding has not been assigned. Setting a key binding will cause an action to get created, and therefore the first column will become checked. Filter. I can guess filter. The search filter allows you to narrow the list of scripts displayed in the table. Only those scripts whose name or description contains the string that you enter will be displayed as you type the table is updated to reflect the filter. The description panel allows you to view metadata about the selected script in the script table, including such things as author, description, key binding, etc. Script manager actions. Run script runs the selected script. If the script source file is out of date, then it will first be compiled. If the compilation is successful, then the script will be run. If the script does not compile, the compilation errors will be displayed in the console error icon in the first column of the table. Okay, so here's an example. You're going to get it yelling at you. Run last script. Runs the last run script. This action is available as a key binding from within anywhere in the tool, whether or not the script manager is showing. To see the current key binding for this action, hover over its icon in the toolbar of the script manager. Edit script. Edits the selected script. For information on script metadata, Ghidra script development. Refresh will load the contents of the current script from the file on the file system. This action is useful if you've edited the script outside of Ghidra and would like to have the editor update to show those changes. Save the changed script back to the original file. Save as, change it to a new file. Undo reverts the editor to the state prior to the last edit, up to 50 undos. Redo returns the last edit back to the editor. Select font. Okay, edit scripts with Eclipse. Edits the selected script in Eclipse using the Ghidra dev plugin. Before a script can be edited in Eclipse, the Eclipse installation workspace directory must be defined in the tool's Eclipse integration options. For information about developing Ghidra scripts in Eclipse, use that. Assign key binding. Tools, select window, script manager. Undefined. No. Failed to launch Eclipse. That's fine. So that's kind of cool. We can move this up and see better. Okay. Delete selected script will receive a confirmation dialog. Permanent option, you cannot delete scripts in the system directory. This may affect other users. If you attempt to delete a system script, you will receive a warning dialog. Rename script. Renames the current script. When selecting rename, Ghidra will prompt for a new file name. Create new script. Ooh. So let's see. Can we do create new script? Just see how that looks. Run, rerun, edit script. Delete script, rename script, create new script. Java or Python. Cool. So looks like we can do Java or Python. I have no experience with Python and old experience with Java. Either way, it's going to be a learning trip. Refresh script list, script directories, add and remove directories, search for scripts, help. Okay. So everything keeps pointing me to Ghidra script development. So Ghidra provides built-in support for creating scripts using the Java language and add-on packages to support other scripting languages. In order to write a script in Java, script must extend Ghidra app script, Ghidra script. You must implement the run method. This is where you insert your script-specific code. Of course, if you choose Java, the Ghidra script must be written in Java. An implementation for Python based on Jython is also provided. So lots of imports. It's a lot of imports. Tips. Classes for performing file I/O are located in the java.io package. To develop using the Eclipse IDE instead of a simple text editor, install the developer add-on package. Next, install the Ghidra dev plugin for Eclipse. If you don't already have Eclipse, you'll need to install this separately. The Ghidra development extension is distributed in, please hit README. This is highly recommended if you plan to do more than simple edits to scripts. Yeah. Yeah, I want autocomplete, please. Metadata. Scripting framework supports special metadata comments. This comment is treated specially by the script manager. A metadata comment may contain HTML characters, tags. Each line of metadata should start with a scripting language comment character, for example, // The first portion is the description. The first line that starts with an @ terminates the description. The available tags are listed below. Author, category, key binding, menu path, toolbar, supporting other languages. Framework can be extended to support scripts written in other languages. In order to write scripts, you must extend script provider. Okay. So this is interesting. I am going to have to install Eclipse. That is not something I have installed, and it will take a while, more than I want to do on camera. So at this point, I really do want to understand this better, but at the same time, I really don't want to go through 10 billion of these by hand which is error prone, boring, and did I mention error prone? So we will have to figure this out later, because I'm not going to do this now. I think I'm just going to go play some Minecraft, finish the drop farm, and we will come back to this next time, when I will already have the have Eclipse installed and configured. At least the server comes up pretty quickly. And on Minecraft. Okay. Okay. Let's connect to the server. Okay. Now, you remember last time we built the mob spawner, got ready to drop, and now we're getting ready to build the resources collection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Should be this direction. And it was in a canyon, and so we should, one way or the other, hit this. If I remember, 226. Love getting resources one way or the other. I'll have to come back and mine out all that redstone. I will not complain about redstone. And more torches. Yeah, redstone gets really useful really quickly. And there we go. I knew I was pretty close. So what we're gonna do, this is where we're gonna drop down to. So let's see, this is Y7. Okay, and since we're going to put the chest there, okay, so that gives us a place. Here's our drop shaft. We are going to put our chest down here, and we are going to have hoppers go into the chest, go into the other hopper. So if we drop that in there, it'll end up there, there, and see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, they all go in. So those are all set up properly. And also means, okay, I have to get back up there. So this, there. I am going to mine out on my way up. And yeah, I don't know if this is enough to kill a player, but it is going to hurt if we did fall, so I don't want to fall. Also, I don't want mobs spawning at the bottom of that, so... Okay, we've got a good drop. We do still have to get up and put in water. So I'm gonna come over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's put some water in. Okay, so we've got one side. Okay, and I gotta go get some more water. I hope it isn't night. I don't want to have more skeletons at my base, my door, and it's night. One. At least if they explode in water, it dampens the explosion, thankfully. So, not great, but at least it didn't destroy anything. Ugh. And that's why I want to have the mob spawner so quickly, because I don't want to deal with that. I really don't. Now, okay. Okay. Water, water, all the way down. And let's go get 2 more buckets. And that should finish that off. And I will put a door in, because even if the zombies want to path towards the door, all the better, because then they will fall into the trough and life will be good. So let's grab one of these other doors. Okay. Here's hoping. And that'll do. Okay. So that one, get rid of that, and water this. Okay. There we go. This should be good. That should be our mob spawner. Because our drop kill is not entirely done, I am not going to break those torches yet. We're going to go down and make sure that it is not going to cause us any issues. I definitely do not want baby zombies and anything weird getting out. So what it means is I have to go through and make sure I only have a half slab at the bottom. So if I had a half slab, it also means this has got to come down. 1, 2, 3, 4. How did they fix this? Nope. Not really a bug though, so didn't really expect them to fix it. Okay, so I want stairs, which will be easy enough to fix and to create. I also need slabs, none of which I can do with me. So yeah, let's do this really quickly. Let's get some stairs, let's get some slabs. Once we have those, we'll be able to break the torches and see if we get any mobs, any mob drops. Because I want mob drops, that's the whole purpose of this. So, let's see. Okay. Plenty of stairs. And plenty of slabs. At least there are stairs. At least it isn't having to hop the whole way. Okay, 1, 2, 4. Made more stairs than I needed. Never gonna cause me too many issues. Okay. Good enough. That should be all we need there at the bottom. Now let's go up and start breaking torches and see if we actually get spawns. We should have spawns as long as we aren't too close. And they should path eventually and fall down and die and give us their wonderful drops. What I really want right now is string. And I went right past where I need to go. That is so typical. Okay. I'm glad that there is a door. Let's not fall. And 1, 2, 3, 4. If that ain't dark enough to spawn mobs, nothing is. 2, 3, 4. And that should do it. A lot of map mods would right now be giving us, we'd be able to see if there were any spawns. What we should be able to do is come down here and point in the direction of that and see if there are any entities. Okay, F3, entities E, 12, 16. Looks like we consistently have about 16 up there. So, we should be getting something spawning. Okay, 18, 20, 17. Hey. And bones, arrow, we've got mobs spawning. This is exactly what I wanted to hear. See, do. Okay, so like I said, not the best mob spawner. Low drop rate, low, just generally pretty crappy. But they will eventually die, and that is what is important. And ideally, we'll even get mob spawns while I am AFK fishing, which is what I really want, so I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone, hopefully get some string and not have to go out and kill spiders. Let's see. Got lots and lots of all kinds of stuff. Don't need to worry about those. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I also want to build a sugarcane farm and a bunch of other farms too, but I'm not there yet. Okay, so is there anything behind door number 1? There is a spider. Okay. And the spider died. Okay. So, what are we seeing? I think we are seeing... I've got too many torches out down there. Okay. So, what is my light level? Light level. Come on, I know it's here. 6. 6. Okay. Pick these up. Oh no. That's not what I wanted to do. Of course. need one more bucket of water, and I need a couple of solid blocks because I don't want to get stuck down there. I don't want to fall to my doom. That's annoying. Let's at least get a couple of solid blocks. Annoying. Okay, one there. There. That one is back. Got 2 buckets with there, and that torch, and that torch. And what's our light level here? 8. So let's see. And we have that. Let's start killing off some of these torches. Light 0. Where are we at here? Oh, come on. 2. That is definitely spawnable. And I need to get rid of this water source. This right here is light 3. Is my light here? 9. Two, 3. Let's see. Put one here. I have a light level of 5. 3. That should be good. Right here. Light 8. So that should prevent spawns out here. Should spawn in there. We should be able to spawn now. Everywhere. Did we get any string? I just want one string. We did see one spider drop to its doom. So we know we can spawn spiders. They can fall. Hopefully it died. And drop string. That's what I wanted. Because I wanted another fishing pole. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Monsters nearby. Fine. Don't care. Three. Fishing rod. And anvil. Okay. See how many levels this requires. 15. That is a no-go. I was hoping. So, and then we'll sit here, and in a minute we'll get something. It's too bad I couldn't do that. It just takes forever without the lure. Look at the sea would be nice. I just need a mending fishing rod. If I can get mending, life is good. Because we get XP. XP repairs the fishing rod, and you can fish forever. You can AFK fish forever. Unfortunately, right now we only have at keyboard non-AFK fishing. So either way, now I have a mob spawner. It spawned at least 2 mobs. One was a skeleton, one was a spider. And now the whole thing should be spawnable rather than bits and pieces. Always a good thing to check when you're building a spawner. If you don't know exactly that you're never going to have any light get in, make sure that your spawner, that your mob farm is capable of spawning everywhere, that your light levels are good. Because you may have light leaking through a door like I did, and then that just gets annoying. So, got a bow. Flame and power 3 is good. I don't want a bow. I want a fishing rod. So, anyway, I'm going to put this in here. I'll come back and deal with this some other time. At this point, I'm not sure what I want to do next. I do not want to fight an Enderman. That's what I don't want to do next. So, yeah. Let's see, do we have any... yeah, we got some stone. The front of this is just going to drive me nuts. And there's another creeper. Why is it always a creeper? Yes, I'm paranoid. Why? Because creepers. Oh. At least I've got water right out my door to deal with said creeper. And yeah, I really don't want to deal with an Enderman. Yeah, there's another bow. Got buckets. What do you do with wheat? There we go. So I've got some bread, and let's cook up some fish while we're at it. Because lots of fish. That shall be the new official food, is cooked fish. 48, 848. Let's cook those. I'll put these fish back. Okay. Okay, back up to full health. We have decent armor. And it's not diamond, it's not enchanted, but at least it's decent. And at this point, what would be cool is build end. So I'm gonna figure out where we're at. I'm gonna write it down in Notepad so I have a way to get back, and I am going to do something crazy. I'm gonna go explore. Okay. 236, 64 minus 176. 236, comma, 64, comma, negative 176. 6 minus 176. Okay, and serve locations. Okay. 10 fish. Guess let's go toward the swamp. Yeah, one of the few times I was playing off camera, I came across a baby drowned with a trident that then proceeded to kill me. That sucked. So yeah, I mean, it's cool. Drowned are cool. Just, they're only cool when they're not killing me. When they're killing me, they are not cool. Okay, so we've got over here, we've got a swamp. Dark oak, that's fun. Mushrooms. More mushrooms. That's a interesting spawn thing. Okay. What is that? So yeah, we've got plenty of giant mushrooms around. That's cool. And do we have, what I would love to find is a village, because, you know, village and pillage and all that stuff. We do have some plains over here. I often like building in plains, but I'm happy with where I'm at. And more swamp. Ooh, piggy. Piggy wiggy. Oh, yeah, they were saying that there was some of this issue with it not loading chunks like that. And I'm definitely seeing that. Okay, we made shears at some point. Because, you know, shears. So there's quite a bit of swamp out this way. And, I mean, more swamp. Which will be good until we find some slime chunks. Because it would be nice to have a slime farm. Slime blocks are useful. Sticky pistons are critical for a lot of redstone contraptions. So it will be. It's good for, at least up front, trying to get the, and there we go again. And I'm not going over that because you never know when you'll have something like that. It will then follow you to your doom, even if there is water down there. No, not a chance. I do not want to fall to my doom. But nice to know we've got so much swamp, I guess. Lots of swamp. And got nothing. So this has got to be a river, I think. Where is biome? Biome, forest, river, swamp, yes. Okay. So, nothing ice though. Oh. What? Okay, black sheep. Got a wolf. A dog or whatever. So. This thing is pretty... Well, it's nice to know that there are creatures and other things out here that will be nice and useful at some point in the future. Because I am definitely not ready for them. Not yet. Ooh. Looks like we got some hill stuff over there. I'm going to go around over here because I do kind of want to get back to the base. It's got to be over in this direction. If I'm not completely turned around. Yeah, I'm completely turned around. I think the way I want to go is up this way. Lava. So I'm pretty sure that's where I killed the sheep to make my bed. Which would mean... I think my place is right over here. I hope it is. I don't want to be caught out at night. Oh, there's another one I want to do. I definitely want to do a tree farm of some kind. Because wood is useful. Okay, and nighttime. I'm curious. Do we have any drops? Yeah, I'm impatient. I want drops. I want them now. Or better yet, I want them 5 minutes ago. Let's see what we've got. Also doesn't help to have unlit caves around, because that definitely affects your spawn rates a lot. So we are getting some. We've got rotten flesh, we've got bones, we've got arrows. We are getting some spawns. Honestly, what I want is string. And yeah. Didn't expect to get a whole lot of stuff, but darn it, I wanted more. So I guess what I got to do is I've got to go to this cave that we came across and figure out where that is, because it will have cobblestone around. And we'll have to go to that cave. Yeah, there we go. That cave. We'll have to torch it pretty well. What? Yes. So yeah, not high spawn rates. I suspect it's because of the caves. which also get loaded. So that will definitely be one of our next projects. We have to get those caves cleared out to improve spawn rates, because our spawn rates suck. 2, 3, 4. And I'm just going to spend a couple minutes mining, because always need resources, preferably diamonds, iron, some gold, redstone. But I'm going to have to torch things, because that will dramatically impact the drop rates from that mob farm. So, anyway. Love finding iron, prefer to find diamonds. Gold is good. And yep, I do want to build a tree farm eventually. Probably use a TNT duper to break the wood. Lots of redstone in that. Observers, comparators, and stuff. I'll have to make sure I get to the nether so I can get nether quartz, which will then make it so I can make comparators and repeaters. So either way, I'm excited. A little disappointed with the drop rates so far of that mob farm, but you know, that's to be expected, not having torched caves, not having lit them up. So I just gotta torch them well, and looks like I already came through here. So seems like I have some stuff to do before next time. I've got to install Eclipse. I have to make sure it is hit the bottom of the ocean. I'm going to have to make sure it is configured properly, and yeah. Yeah, there's a lot to do. There's always more to do. There will always be more to do. That's kind of the way life is. It can be annoying at times, but better to have something to do than nothing to do, because that would just be boring. And I do not like being bored. So, anyway. Yep, it'll flow me back a ways if I let it. I don't want it to. I want to just keep going. There. Anyway. Okay. Anyway, it's been fun. Hope everybody has a good time. I'll see you later.